Okay, here we are. We're getting ready to go for a drive. We're going to do a little just a quick pre-flight check. And as I pointed out in the instruction manual, we're going to depress the accelerator one time, and then we're going to start the car. And if you watch my hands, the car is going to start a little bit different than maybe what you're used to seeing. So here we go. One time, turn the key, and it comes up to 2,000. Actually, that time it came down to 1,500 RPMs pretty right away. Probably because it's a warm day out. On a colder day, it would stay up there above 2,000 RPM until it warms up. So what I like to do, in this case, the oil pressure gauge is actually cooperating with me right now, and it came up right away. So that's nice. Just out of habit, something I like to do starting out a drive is I'm just going to go peek underneath the hood real quick, look at the gauges, the oil pressure gauge under the hood, the fuel pressure gauge. Just give it a look over, make sure there's nothing weird happening, and shut the hood, and we'll get started here. So hang on a second. Okay, I went a little out of order, so now I'm fastening my seatbelt. Remember, always buckle up. And all right, we're getting ready to go here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stop at Sheetz gas station. Those of you from Pennsylvania might know what Sheetz is all about. One of the best gas stations I've ever been to in my life. Great place to go get something to eat, get gas. Whatever. There's a nice one here in the local town I live in. We're going to stop there, we're going to fill up, get a little something to drink, and then we're going to go on what's called the, I think we're going to do what I call the Nicktown Run, or the Nicktown Loop. So that brings up another topic. What I've been trying to do is, I like to name courses that I run. I picked out little different areas, loops around, and I name those. So if I want to go for a drive, or my friend and I want to follow each other on a rotary engine drive, we'll say, hey, we're going to do the Nicktown Loop today. Okay, we know exactly what that entails and where we're going to go. So kind of a neat little thing there. Anyhow, we're going to get started, and we're going to head off the Sheetz. The engine's still, the rotary's still cold. You know, we talked about rotary engine reliability. You know, back in the day these came out, somebody would be getting in the car in a rotary engine station wagon and just punching it. Well, not good. You need to let the rotary engine warm up before you get on it really hard. You know, again, this is preservation of the apex seals, coolant seals, all this stuff. They will last, but you have to care for them. So we're not up to operating temperature right now. We'll go ahead and pull out. Sometimes I like to warm up. Well, it's okay to pull out. We're just going to take it easy. We're not going to get it on it really hard. We're just going to take it easy and head on up to Sheetz and get some gas. It's a good thing. When I replaced the fuel sending unit, another thing that started to work again was there is actually a fuel light that comes on when you have low fuel. And I have low fuel. You can see it going on and off here on the dash. So it's a good thing the gas station is right by the house. is Sheets. Those of you from Pennsylvania know what this is all about. If you ever get to Pennsylvania, I encourage you to stop at one of these gas stations. They're just wonderful, and you know, and especially during the COVID outbreak, they were very accommodating to the public. They had curbside. They bring your coffee right out to the car for you, which was just wonderful. You order it on their very advanced their app on the phone. You order it, when you get here, it's ready to go. They come right out and they bring it to you. The food is really good. Just, yeah, I encourage you, if you're in Pennsylvania, you know, stop at a Sheets store. They're really neat. So one other thing, when I fuel up, I keep the oil metering pump in blue. I know a lot of guys do the oil metering pump delete, and I'm sure there's a good purpose for it, simplification, whatever, but I don't know why it's a bad idea, and you guys could put in the comments section why it's a good idea to remove the pump. More oil getting to those rotors, the better. Again, you talk about rotary engine reliability. It's meant to have that oil metering pump injecting the oil lines. Additionally, you know, in the pre-mix fashion, I add this stuff called Marvel's Mystery Oil. Every fill up, I put a slug of this in the gas tank. So you can almost call this sort of a pre-mix. I put some of this in, plus I have my oil metering pump lines, and you know, and I always make sure that the engine oil level is up. If you notice in our pre-flight check, I didn't check the oil. I had already checked it before we left. It's good to go. So I try to keep that always at full, and you know, I just never want this engine starved of oil. Going back to my high school days, I see what badness can happen if you do that. Okay, we've gotten our gas at Sheets. We've gotten a drink. It's sitting here nicely in the cup holder. I know you guys are really happy with the cup holder. And we're going to do the Nicktown, sort of Nicktown circuit, I call it. I'm going to go for a nice drive so you guys can hear the Racing Beat header and exhaust, and enjoy this beautiful day. As soon as I can get pulled out here. Everything's idling nicely. Temperature looks good. Oil pressure looks good. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. We're going through Carrolltown. The one thing with this Racing Beat setup, it makes a little bit more noise. It has a nice rumble, as you can hear right now. But if you stomp on it, it gets a little loud. So I like to not draw attention too much, so going through town, take it easy. Give the blue a chance to warm up. get some of these other cars that have the god-awful horsepower, and they're great, but, you know, you're enjoying them from one stoplight to the next. And you're not really getting, in my opinion, the visceral experience of driving the car, grinding through the gears, back roads, you know, doing those things. Those cars are stomping on it, they're throwing you back in the seat, you know, and that's exciting. And I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but you know, are you losing? I would pose the question: are you losing a little something with that? I liken it to, if any of you have ever been a runner in your life, I liken it to a sprinter in track or a long distance runner. Cars with the high horsepower, engines, yeah, they're going to beat a Rotary all day long from, you know, one stoplight to the next, probably. You know, they're great sprinters. Can't beat it. But could they beat this 1985 car on a cross-country race across the country? 1,000 miles, 1,900 miles. Today's technology, yeah, probably, maybe not. And that's what I liken it to. You know, I used to run a little when I was in high school, and I was always a long distance guy. I could never keep up with the sprinters. Those sprinters, they couldn't run, you know, 3 or more miles. Keep up. That's all. Just things to think about. It's a different experience. Maybe not one better than the other, but it's different. And like I said, right now, just listen to the car. Just making all the right noises. And it's got a great amount of get up and go. And yeah, just a lot of fun. You feel the road and control the car. running a 20 W50 weight oil with that Brad pen. This temperature about 75 degrees, sunny. That car just loves it. YouTube. We got back. We had a nice drive with Blue. I hope you enjoyed that video. Kind of a fun thing to do. We're usually talking about fixing something on here, but this time we decided to take it for a drive, and I hope you enjoyed some of the different camera angles we gave you on that without me talking. So you know, if you like this content, you like where the channel's going, please like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. You know, I love comments down in the comments section too. You know, any pointers you got for me. This is all about learning back and forth. And Blue ran well today, and I'm very pleased with her. And I'll see you next time.